16 Hardcore Conquest right here on the Hardcore League. Sponsored by Gamers Community. Be sure to check them out at gamerscommunity.net. Check us out at hardcoreleague.co. Looking forward to this. We are in the burn round right now. This round does not count for anything. This is just to get both teams in there, and it is wrapping up as this is a 500 ticket count. We are going to throw a little information about both teams up for you right here, so be sure to give them a follow. Let them know that you support what they're doing here, as our teams is what helps us keep this whole thing going. We've got NGG Rambo in here. I appreciate it, my man. We've got Aragon the Great chiming in chat. Also, be sure to jump over to the Hardcore League channel here in about 30 minutes. You're going to be able to see team debut, LOLL. That's going to be Legend of the Lost Legions. Is going to be going up against Prototype, our Xbox team. Be sure to jump over there. McJames Games is going to be shoutcasting that. And we have a little something special for you guys tonight. We are actually pulling in a color commentator. This individual has a lot of experience in competitive Battlefield. So give a warm welcome, as if he could hear you, to Mr. Sinister Bing. He's going to be from Eye for an Eye, one of our Xbox One competitive
Welcome
teams.
to the Hardcore League.
So,
some people call it a competitive league.
And it looks like the Hardcore League
the Hardcore
just
League.
got a follow.
Mm-hmm.
We should not be hearing that, but that is all right. We'll take it. Lets us know when the Hardcore League channel is getting followed. But without further ado, we've got Sinister Bing in here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. It's good, sir. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you allowing me to come on here and make your talk a little less for the next 2 hours.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. It's going to give me a much needed break. It can get pretty hectic in there. Aside from him giving me a break while I'm shoutcasting, Sinister actually has some information on both teams. I think you talked to both teams a little bit. Why don't you let us know some of their strengths and weaknesses that both of these teams have as far as overall tactics and how they operate?
Absolutely. So I had the chance to talk to a couple of members from WPO and also EXM. EXM seems to be a pretty new team. You know, they've been together since February. They're starting to get together here, but their goal is, as this member said, loyalty is big. Keeping cool under extreme conditions is what they're trying to be able to do here. And they have some really good players. I'm really excited to see them play, especially people that have been here in the Hardcore League know that these guys are the only team to win a round against Ono. So tonight should be very interesting and see how they can pull this off.
Yeah. I actually shoutcasted that match there when they went up against Ono and they won that first round. So yeah, it was very, very cool. And our team labels are correct. We are going to have Wolfpack Operations in blue and Exiled Malevolent in red. First map here is going to be Argonne Forest, and EXM actually is a spurred off team from SWAT, one of our other competitive teams, Strike Team 6. Leland Carbine was one of their main members. He led some of their teams. He decided to go a different direction and created EXM, and they've done really good in the matches that they've played. So I'm excited to see them take the field tonight. We've both teams are on the correct sides. It looks like they are filing in right now. Exiled, yeah, no, they are all in there. This is going to be a 16v16 conquest, hardcore, and they are filing in. What we're going to do is we're going to play a little hype video. We actually have a hype video for WPO, so while we're waiting for that 3-minute countdown, we're going to run their hype video, so enjoy it. And there it was. Good video right there. Good video. Now we do just need to let you guys know, bear with us. This is the first time we are running with a color commentator. So we are going to fit that in where we can. He is, Sinister is also spectating, so he's going to keep an eye on the map as well. And he's going to be dropping information from time to time about things that are going on that I may not be catching, or I may be catching. Never know. It's going to be hit and miss. We've got Mason in here, Deads 420, dropping that purple heart, giving the love. Much love to Deads 420.
Yeah, I'm excited to be able to see. I was talking to the Wolf Pack guys, I'm sorry, and they were all stating the fact that I asked them for MVPs of the group, and it seems Elmo is going to be the guy to work C tonight. Definitely a lot of love for that guy. So I'll be trying to follow him, see what he's up to, and if there's any good moments, I'll definitely let you know, so we can swap over to his view.
Awesome. Yeah, Elmo's watching with Wolfpack Operations. Is a very good player. I've played with Elmo several times. Back in the day, we used to give away some battle packs for getting my tags, and Elmo got his fair share of battle packs by getting my tags. But Elmo was one of the few that actually got battle packs for protecting my tags. He would stay with me and keep them from getting my tags the whole round. So it was awesome, but we are firing off right now. Both of the teams are moving toward the objective. We've got WPO in blue and EXM in red, and I'm going to jump down on these guys as they roll down this train track. I just love seeing them all file through here. Just you don't see this on non-competitive gaming, the amount of players moving in. So we're going to move back in. WPO is going to start grabbing the early 3-cap as it is easier to do from the British side. But EXM is pushing this bridge extremely hard right now. No Mercy Nez Percy is leading the charge as Elmo's watching, who you were talking about right here, is leading the charge for WPO, and Trinity & Co. is bringing in a nice little flank right there, and he's going to get a 2-piece on No Mercy Nez Percy and Clad Volcano as they start moving up the side, and it looks like WPO is going to grab the 3-cap right off the bat, and they are going to they're going to start bleeding tickets.
Yeah, I see that EXM was able to manage to get a squad through to the B side. There's about 4 or 5 members on that side. It seems that WPO is aware, but there's 3-4 people currently that are about to get on flag radius.
Yeah, I do see that right now. Yep, that is EXM is making a push for the back flags, and it looks to be a successful push so far. Yeah, very successful. They have wiped WPO off of the Bravo flag. Chinalicious, aka Chin Chin, is looking to move around the back. He's actually going to try to cut him off as they move to Alpha. He's going to bypass Bravo. He's going to have the Man Love and Chief and Keef backing him up. Chief and Keef is actually moving right into Bravo, so I'm going to jump into first person with Chief here and see how he fares as he tries to move in. He's got a guy that knows he's there, putting shots on him. Lands a grenade right in front of him. Almost gets him, but does not.
I see at that point right there, EXM was able to capture B, but during that time, they counterattacked for WPO and grabbed their main flag, which is D. So now they're down to one flag here and also with E, and that's about it. So hopefully they see what they do here to grab C. They're currently contesting it.
Yep, and it looks like they are grabbing up C right now. C is actually getting capped, and WPO, though, is working back on the Echo flag. And they're also fighting on the Alpha flag, so it looks like EXM may be getting the upper hand right now, and WPO only has a 5-ticket lead, but EXM has the majority of Bravo cap. They are losing it. They have Charlie, and they are securing Delta right now. I'm actually going to grab an overview on this Delta battle because we've got some WPO moving in on the EXM players. We have EXM Queen Haas. Elmo's watching, in fact, is moving up. He is one to watch, but he's going to go down from power hitter. He's going to get pistol whipped. Queen Hodge is going to be rolling with her girlfriend there, Hot Zombie Girl. We saw her earlier today in the girls versus boys match. The only one left back here on Delta for WPO is going to be Manson Man, and he is actually he's anchoring for his team, and Elmo's watching, does jump in. We're gonna jump in with Elmo's watching right here and see how he does. It looks like Manson jumps down. Elmo knows it, and he is gonna save Jesse James right there with a nice turn, rolling that sexy skin on his bar as well. And he's gonna move into Delta. He's got one out front. He's gonna wing a grenade and put some shots, and he's gonna pick him up right there. That's gonna be Hot Zombie Girl going down, and Elmo's watching, and his team is gonna be securing Delta right now.
Also,
Kurt-
one thing I wanted to point out here, Assault Droid, he's one of the, right now he has a 10-1 KD. I'm going to start watching him, see. He's moving over towards B, or sorry, excuse me, passing B towards A right now. I'm going to see how he does here on the infantry. Whatever he's doing is working out well for him, so.
Oh, yeah, I see Assault Droid right there. And it looks like WPO is starting to struggle now. EXM has grabbed the lead by around 20 tickets right now. Assault Droid moving into Alpha, like you said, and they're about to have a 4 cap if WPO cannot stop this Bravo burn. And they have Obi-Trice right now. Obi-Trice is a good player. We've seen him with WPO before. He's going to be working on this Bravo cap. He's going to pick one up right there. That's going to be Asylum Storm. Looking to grab another one as well. He's got one in the bunker. He is losing the objective, though. Oh, but he is going to drop one more. 2 more. He gets a... No, he just picked up 1 more. Paul Protus goes down. No, make that 3. He gets the 3-piece. He's going to be looking for the biscuit. He knows he's got some guys inside, but he's still taking shots from both bunkers right now.
Yes, right now.
Oh, he's going to grab another one. Gets the biscuit. Yeah, on Bravo right here.
Being extremely, very aggressive right now. They're making sure that they have the 3 points plus the 4 cap and contesting the 5th. They're playing very well right now. I see there's a push by WPO. They're grabbing A right now, but you know all the guys from B are rushing over to A right now from 2 different directions to surround them.
Yeah, it's about to be a pincher move right now. You've got Paul Protus leading the charge. He's going to drop Obi-Trice. Actually, Assault Droid picked up Obi-Trice. Assault Droid is one of the players that is in Alpha right now. And but they're securing it uncontested. WPO has been completely wiped off of the Alpha flag. It looks like they're securing up Bravo. They're actually pulling a swing right now unless No Mercy Nez Percy can stop it. They're securing Charlie right now. No Mercy Nez Percy. Oh, but he gets dropped by Jesse James out of nowhere. Where was Jesse? No, Jesse James is right there on the flag. He's on Charlie, so WPO is about to get a 3 cap. However, they are losing Echo in the backfield, and it looks like Trinity Co. is going back to try to contest that. He's going to find one right out in front. He misses some shots, and he disappeared. He lost him.
Yeah, right there. EXM, they put a lot of resources. I see about 8 people, players at A to try to defend that attack, and they took the advantage, that WPO, and grabbed the 3 cap right behind their backs. So they're trying to work their way back. This is exactly what WPO needed. Right now, currently the count is 180 to 144 count in favor of EXM, but with the 3 point bleed, it's going to be good.
Yep. Now Elmo's watching is pushing in with a few guys from WPO onto the Echo flag. But however, WPO is losing Charlie now, so EXM is just consistently keeping the 3 cap, it seems like. They lost it for just a second, but they compensated quick. Elmo's watching, dropping Queen Hodge right there, and then going to go down from No Mercy Nez Percy. May get a revive. He does from Jesse James, and they're going to be securing the flag uncontested. So they are going to win that battle on Echo, WPO. But right now they are losing Delta, and they've got Gun Clap Pain? What? Gun Clap Pain, maybe. We're going to call him Chappie, because that's kind of how it reads. That's his new nickname. That's what he's getting. I'm going to jump in on this battle on Delta. We're going to go free cam here. Elmo's watching, pushing right in, running by 1 guy, running by 2. Queen Hodge laying right on the middle of the flag. Just seemed to be camoed, but she is going to get dropped by Jesse James. And WPO is going to have a 1v1 versus H211, excuse me, a 2v1. And Elmo's watching is going to win that battle and start securing Delta. So it looks like WPO may grab the 3 cap yet again, and they're going to need to maintain it though if they want to hold this. And it looks like they may not be able to on Alpha. We're about to see there's a little bit of a battle going on Alpha, and they've managed to get the 3 cap. Maintaining it is the key, and it looks as though they just got wiped off of Alpha and they are going to lose it. So again, they're scratching the surface of getting the 3 cap that they need to initiate the ticket bleed. But at the same time, EXM is compensating and just doing work.
Absolutely. They're at that battle at D, when they realized they had lost, they had already taken over halfway through D, and now they moved over to A. So now they have control over A, B, and C for EXM, and WPO only has D and E. So we'll see how this goes.
I just landed on Assault Droid, and he dropped the leader of WPO. He dropped Icky. He's moving across Charlie. He's got a guy at heavy distance, and he's going to go down. Jesse James picking him off right there with that RSC. And WPO is looking to grab the 3 cap on Charlie again, but they are struggling on Echo right now. They've got Cooper, Sways Neptune, and I believe Chief and Keith is trying to hold this Echo flag down, but they're losing it. There are more EXM people in here, and it looks like they're losing Delta as well. So again, just when they're about to get a 3 cap, EXM comes in and shuts it down. But it looks like WPO got ahead of them right there, and they are going to secure Delta. And EXM may end up, yep, they're going to secure Echo. They just wiped WPO off of Echo. Bronze Al is the only one left. He's anchoring for his team right now, looking to wait for some spawns so he can push back into Echo.
Yeah, this is definitely a battle going on between making sure that they understand they need to at least hold the 3 flags, and they're going back and forth. But each time they're getting the best of each other right now. A is being contested currently. There's 2 people on it for WPO. That's going to be hopefully a 4 cap here to make it closer.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-on-3 battle back on Alpha. We've got Clad Volcano. He is, he's going to be moving in. He's a really good player. He's got one in his sights, and he drops him, but he didn't see the guy laying down. Oh, he did see the guy laying down. He got a 2-piece. That's really going to help out Pubstar OP, who's moving in and securing the flag uncontested right now. So a nice little 2v3 swap right there. EXM coming in with 2 guys. Clad Volcano dropping 2. Pubstar dropping the other one to start securing the Alpha flag, which in turn is going to give them the 3 cap. And then this battle that is going down on Bravo, it looks like, and Delta is going to matter quite a bit. It's a big battle on Delta. We're going to jump into it. It looks like a 3v4 right now with Chief and Keith Cooper, the Man Love, Sways Neptune against No Mercy Nez Percy, and now just Paul Protus. Paul Protus all alone on the flag, but he's going to get a 3-piece. Looking for the biscuit. Elmo's watching is coming up. We're going to see how they do against each other right here. Elmo's gets the high ground, but catches Assault Droid, moves in and drops Paul Protus as well. H211 is moving in to try to compensate for it, but Elmo's going to pick him up as well and single-handedly clear this base off for WPO and start securing up Delta. Grabbing another one from distance as well.
At the same time, as you see EXM, they're attacking from both directions on D. They're moving a full squad over from east side, and then from the train station, there's 2 people. So they're about to get into a bigger fight there. Same time, EXM is contesting the A flag. So I really like seeing this organized pushes throughout both sides.
Yep. Yep, and right now, again, WPO just grabbing the 3 cap, but they're about to get wiped off of Delta's. EXM moves heavy infantry into the Delta flag. Oh, and there was a bayonet charge right there. The Man You Love just actually clubbed Queen Hodge, but is going to get dropped by Assault Droid, and that's going to virtually clear off the flag. No, I'm wrong. WPO is pushing in with a heavy infantry force, including Elmo's Watch and Chief and Keith, and the Bronze Al. Elmo's watching, takes a couple out before he goes down. He's getting some backup from Chief and Keith. The Man You Love coming back in, getting a revive on Elmo's watching. And they are going to start pushing on this flag, and now WPO is burning the flag back. Again, we only have about a 50 ticket difference right now. And that isn't huge to overcome.
Right, this is a very intense battle. As they're going along with it, they had 5-6 members from EXM over at D. WPO went ahead and grabbed B. They lost C, but they're able to counteract their loss over at D. So this is a really good fight. This is a really good match teams against each other tonight.
Uh-oh, it looks as though, yes, it's going to fall in the hands of Cooper right here. If Cooper, he goes down, it looks like they may be able to swing a 5 cap if they move quick. They may be able to swing the 5 cap if they move quick. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Chinalicious is going to have to stop these guys on Alpha along with Obi Trice, and I believe they did. And that's going to stop them from getting the 5 cap, but they may get the 4 cap if WPO cannot hang on to Delta down here. EXM is going to grab Bravo, Charlie, Echo, and they may get Delta. We've got a 3v4 going on right now. Make that a 3v3. As Chief and Keith picks one up, make it still 3v3, 3v1, and WPO is going to be able to do it. They're going to be able to hang on to the Delta flag, which is still going to leave EXM with a 3 cap. but it's going to stop them from getting a devastating 4-cap. If EXM would have got a full 4-cap right there, that would have been game over for WPO. Right now, we're within 100 tickets of the end of this match, with EXM in the lead by a good amount right now. Just almost getting that 4-cap really put them over the top. And so I believe they are probably going to take this round, but WPO is going to fight to close the ticket gap as much as possible. Oh, and there's another bayonet charge. Carlos right there is going to come in and grab Sway's Neptune right there on the Delta flag, and they are going to secure up the Delta flag right now, which, if WPO cannot hang on to Charlie with this 1v1 between Deal Will Kill, EXM is going to grab a 4-cap.
One right here, you know, it wasn't that far. It's only about 50 tickets, but you know, they're still WPO for next round. They have not lost this map yet, so it's good that hopefully they get out of this four which they did. They're contesting B, and actually also EXM's on A right now. They have 2 members, and they're contesting that as well. So hopefully they're able to keep the ticket count close, and they're able to fight back this next round.
Yeah, I think that's what WPO is not fighting for the win this round. I think EXM's going to take it. They're going to be fighting for the maximum amount of tickets that they can draw away. I'm jumping in on Jesse James right here. He's taking on 3 guys on Alpha. He's going to drop 1 right there. That's going to be SRW. But he is going to go down. Assault Droid 804 is going to drop him on the flag, so they're going to easily secure up Alpha. There's still 1 hanging back. This is going to be Chappie. He's going to pick one up with a no-scope right there. That's going to be Asylum Storm, but he's going to go down at the hands of Chase, as we're about 25 tickets away from this winding down.
Call it a competitive league. I call it the hardcore league.
I'm excited to see what WPO is able to put together and go into next round here. We can see EXM is matching their ability to be aggressive. So I'm very excited. I was talking to Asylum Storm actually, and he has his game changer to watch for is Sam Squatch, who's a new recruit. So I'm excited to watch him the next round, see if it makes a difference.
In the bottom of Echo, I just saw Carlos getting 2 knives, dropping 2 people with a knife in the bottom of Echo. They did get wiped out, so WPO is going to grab it. But as I said, it is a 100 ticket difference now between the 2 teams. So WPO has got their work cut out for them. The ticket count's going to be at 394 on this one. They do have their work cut out when it comes to the next round. They're going to have to adjust. They're going to have to change up their tactics. And they're coming from the slightly harder side, in my opinion, because you can't get onto that Charlie flag quite as quick from the German side. So I think they are going to struggle with that a little bit. In between these rounds, we are going to throw up some information about our sponsors. We're going to go through the scoreboard real quick. Well, there we go. Now it's moving. Over on WPO side, you've got Jesse James, Elmo's watching, Trinity Co., Icky, the leader of WPO, Chief and Keef, and Lyra 187 pulling those top spots. You've also got Obi Trice and Sway's Neptune coming in with some big numbers. On the other side, Power Hitter, Pubstar OP, Assault Droid, Clad Volcano, Deal Will Kill, and the guy that Sinister just mentioned, Sam Squatch, coming in the top spots with Assault Droid, running a 32-7 overall. That is crazy. Livewire coming in with some nice kills as well, 20-9. Good job by both teams. I'm excited to see. For those of you just jumping in, this is going to be Exile Malevolent versus Wolfpack Operation 16v16 Conquest right here on the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community. Check them out at gamerscommunity.net. My man Mason, if he's in here, he'll throw up some links for you so you can find their Discord. Let them know that the Hardcore League sent you, and they will give you a warm welcome. We're going to throw our opener because you're watching the Hardcore League game night. That's right. We'll be right back with round 2 of the first map in just a minute. All right, and we are back. We are counting down the 3-minute countdown before both of these teams move in Exile Malevolent versus Wolfpack Operations. We're going to throw up some stats for both of these teams so you can have a look at their leaders. Be sure to give them some follows. Mason saying he wants to drop some biddies, but he can't. I tell you what, drop some sponsor links. We don't have the command set up over here. So drop the Discord Gamers Community, and also drop some partner links, 1 or 2 if you got them handy. My man, we are about to roll into this second round. EXM took the first round. The ticket count was 394, so WPO definitely has their work cut out for him. We've got a couple players to watch. Assault Droid, Elmo's watching, and Sam Squatch. We're going to have a look at them this next round. Also, I have Sinister Bing in here. If you're just jumping in, he's dual casting with me here. He's my color commentator. He's got information on both teams. He's been paying attention as well and catching some background stuff. And we appreciate him being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah, it was actually good to kind of reach out to both guys. I was talking to Asylum Storm actually. He's took over for Carbine that wasn't available tonight, and he was telling me about Sam Squatch, which is a new recruit that they're really happy about. He's definitely a game changer, but also himself, Cloud Volcano, Paul Potrius. We did see a lot of him, and also Pubstar. So this round right here, if this group of guys right here, they need to get together and definitely bring that they have their work cut out for them, but if they're able to do it, I've seen some casts before, and it was 150, 200 tickets, very difficult to do, but these guys, they still have a fighting chance.
Yeah, they can definitely come back. 100 tickets is a pretty big ticket count, especially in a 500 ticket game. But it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's definitely not a blowout by any means. And the 3-minute mark has arrived, so we're going to see how they play this. EXM is going to be in blue. Wolfpack Operations is going to be in red. And it looks like, again, EXM is kind of splitting up their team. I do see a lot of forces dedicated to the back bases over on WPO side. I would have to say that was a mistake in my point. There's no reason to have any more than one guy hang back there. In my opinion, both Delta and Echo, as far as their home bases go, you really need to send as many forces as you can, either to Charlie or spread them out and cover all 3 main lanes that come from Charlie to Delta. And we're going to jump in.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I absolutely agree on that one. Yeah, they have a lot of people. They have 8 people at D right now. There's only a handful, 4 contesting C, as they're about to have the 3 cap already here with WPO. Or excuse me, EXM has the 3 cap versus WPO having only 2. This is a different strategy for sure. We'll see how this plays out.
We were talking about Pubstar OP. I just witnessed Pubstar OP get a 2-piece as he stopped WPO from pushing up to the Charlie Bridge. And Icky, the leader of WPO, is going to come up and he's going to pick up Clad Volcano. And it looks like he may be moving to wrap around the Charlie flag rather than push it head on. And that is exactly what he's doing. He's looking to get around the backside going under the bridge right now. We're actually going to jump in with Icky here and see how he does as he makes his push on Charlie from the flank. He is going to have a couple of guys out in front of him. He's got one. He's going to drop him. That is going to be Deal Will Kill is going to go down, and he's going to turn around. Very smart move, in my opinion, and they are grabbing Charlie. EXM out to an early lead by about 5 tickets, but WPO, Icky, the leader of WPO, leading by example and risking it to get the biscuit as he jumps right onto the Charlie flag and drops Carlos from a long distance with his anti-tank cannon. And that was beautiful, and Icky is going to give his team the 3 cap. But it looks like we've got a battle on Delta I'm jumping into right now that's going to be, it looks like a 5-on-4 with WPO dropping it down to a 3-on-3. EXM dropping a couple as well. EXM bringing in some reinforcements onto Delta, and so is WPO. We've got Chief and Keef Cooper. Oh, and a nice grenade is going to take out Chief and Keef. Or take out Power Hitter, excuse me, by Chief and Keef. Assault Droid, the only one left, and he's going to get dropped by Chief and Keef, and they're going to secure Delta. So again, keeping the tickets very, very close right now. Still just a 6-ticket game as EXM starts making a push back onto Charlie.
Yeah, one thing I noticed there, WPO, they put a squad to defend in D. At the same time, they had an attack squad while while EXM was trying to reach D, they took over C, but instead of staying and defending and helping out the team, they got cocky and they went for B. And now they lost the attacking force there. Now EXM has put C back in their control. So at the same time, E is now being contested. There's a battle going on back there, and we have people going over from D to go help in E, and it's chaos right now for WPO.
Yep, I'm currently on the Edward flag right now with H211, and they are securing up the E flag. They do have a little bit of it's being contested right now by WPO, but nonetheless, they are burning the flag. They've got a lot of forces dedicated to that. Now, there is one guy back here. Obi tries with WPO, securing Alpha. He's about to have some guys run into him. Oh, and he no-scopes Hot Zombie Girl right off the bat and grabs another one as well. Carlos goes down. So he does a really, really good job of securing that. And we're going to find out. We're going to jump in with Sam Squatch. I know you had mentioned him. We're going to jump in with him. He's making a push on Delta, and he's going to get one right off the bat. He's going to drop Chief and Keef as he pushes onto Delta. And it looks like he's got it. Yeah, he's got it contested. Now he's clearing it completely. EXM is all over Delta right now.
Yeah, they're from every direction, and at the same time, they have a full squad hitting E at the same time. And at the same time, we have WPO. They're contesting the C flag and the B flag. They're just trading so many flags right now. It's very interesting to see this tactic.
Yeah, I just landed on Assault Droid. He is one of those guys making that push onto Echo, and he picked one up right there. That's going to be a Sway's Neptune after he caught on fire, but they are in Echo. It is just contested. Oh, but he goes down. Cooper gets a nice shot on him with that RSC optical. And yes, right now EXM is in the lead by about 30 tickets, so they're steadily increasing their lead. However, WPO may get a 3-cap. Yes, they do have the 3-cap right now, and they're working on the 4. WPO may get a 4-cap right here if they can hold Echo. And they're not going to do it. As soon as I say that, the last one in Echo goes down, but they are going to get the 3-cap for a short period of time as they are losing Charlie right now. EXM comes in and wipes him off of Charlie. That's going to be Deal Will Kill, and I imagine it is Pubstar is the other one that's in there. It won't let me land on him, but there is a WP. Yep, it is Pubstar. Pubstar comes in, grabs a 3-piece on Echo right here to, or Charlie, excuse me, to start securing it up. And that is going to put the 3-cap back in EXM's hands. However, it has shortened the tickets from a 30-ticket lead to a 20-ticket lead for WPO. So they just need to maintain their presence and push as they are doing. But they are losing Alpha. They're gaining Echo. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Sam Squatch is contesting Echo back here, but he just went down by the man love. So WPO is going to take that flag.
Yeah, both teams do not want to let E go. They're both trying to fight their way. Not that much emphasis is at C right now. It seems that both teams decide to grab it, and they both decide to leave it to go somewhere else. But I think that more emphasis should be keeping the battle in the middle, or else the back and forth caps is going to be an issue. Right now, we have a large presence of EXM and WPO about to head in a fight here at E.
Oh yeah, I see that right outside of E, and it looks like WPO, as soon as I saw it, they just got wiped out by a small squad of guys moving from Delta to Echo. Trinity and company is going to run into the brunt of them, and he is going to go down. He was just surrounded on all sides, and he is going to get dropped by Sam Squatch. But it looks like WPO is going to be grabbing up Delta, but again, EXM is just doing a really good job of bouncing around to the flags and maintaining the 3-cap. They've almost got a 4-cap right now on them. They are losing Alpha and Delta. Obi Trice is trying to move in on the Echo flag right now. Oh, and he catches one out front. If he can drop this second one, that's really going to help him out. And he's, unable to pick him up. That's going to be Sam Squatch saving it for his team right there as he drops Obi Trice. And there is no other WPO back on Echo. They managed to get Alpha, but they may lose it soon as EXM is pushing a force in. A large force. Looks like 6 guys. Carlos, Clad Volcano, Queen Hodge, Dual Quill, Hot Zombie Girl, all moving in on the flag. And they are going, yep, they are securing it uncontested right now. They've also got Power Hitter in there as well. Chief and Keef and Trinity and company are trying to stop it. But Chief and Keef goes down. Trinity picks one up. but he is all alone in a sea of enemies on Alpha right here. Zombie Girl going for the bayo, but she misses. Oh, but she went ahead and got the hatchet anyway, taking out Trinity and company with a nice hatchet right there from Hot Zombie Girl. We saw, like I said earlier, we saw her in the Boys versus Girls event that was put on by the Girl Club Soldiers, which was very, very awesome. I had a great time shoutcasting that. As we jump back into this, though, EXM is continually gaining the lead over WPO, currently 243 to 199. So, you know, a little over 45 ticket lead by EXM, which isn't huge, but they're steadily gaining. Now, however, WPO is about, oh, and again, they almost got the 3 cap as they had Charlie Delta and they were pulling Echo, but EXM has around 10 guys back in Echo. Cooper is moving in, trying to stop him, but I don't know how he's going to do. He's got too many contacts if he's rolling in solo.
Yeah, EXM's extremely aggressive. It seems they're playing flag tag, but I think their strong suit here is making sure that they squad bomb and take over the situation. EXM took over E right now. They currently have 3 flags, and yeah, I don't know how WPO that gap is getting larger now. So this round definitely might go to EXM.
I just landed on Sam Squatch. He was pushing up onto the Delta flag solo, and he got about a 3-piece. And now he's followed up by Assault Droid, and Assault Droid is going to drop Trinity and company, and that's going to clear off the Delta flag. All he has to do is move up and start burning the flag. He's going to get a revive on Sam Squatch. So you've got Sam Squatch and Assault Droid, a dynamic duo right now, pushing up on the Delta flag. It is getting contested, but they're going to quickly shut it down as Paul Protus drops the incoming forces. And Assault Droid is just doing work on the flag.
And then a 4 cap here. At the later moments here, EXM has a 4 cap on them and going for the 5th. You see this? Oh my God. WPO needs to regroup here if they want to have a chance to keep the tickets close.
Yeah, they are, and they are almost getting a 5 cap. The only thing they're not taking is Charlie, and WPO is all over that. But that's going to give them a 4 cap, and right now you can see just in that short amount of time, this is going to send them almost to 100 ticket. Yep, to 100 ticket lead as of right now. EXM has jumped into a 100 ticket lead. Carlos pushing up on Charlie. If he wins this battle, he's going to be shutting Charlie down. He's going to break off and get a quick revive on Queen Hodge before he falls back. We're going to jump in with Queen Hodge as she starts moving up onto Charlie as well. But they have cleared him off of Charlie. And we may see a full 5 cap right here. They may redline him. And push them all the way up into their spawn. And this map is going to go quick should that happen.
Yeah, it's definitely going on right now. We have about 5 or 6, maybe 7 guys here at E and 2 other members from WPO on contesting D, but it's still the 4 cap right now. It's definitely being contested. Also, as well as C, we have 2 stragglers for WPO. This can't be though. They can't allow this to happen next round.
Yeah, they've got to be on top of what you called it, and I like what you called it, that flag tag. You know, they've got to be on top of that. They can't let the flag tag go down. They've got to maintain. They've got to set up. They've got to get defensive because, you know, they were able to pull the 3 cap a couple of times. They just need to be prepared because it's a lot easier to be defensive than it is offensive. It's a lot easier to hold down a flag than it is to attack a flag and have to expose yourself while you're moving in. And yeah, we do see the battle going on at Charlie right here. There's it's going to be a 3v3 right now. Make that a 4v2 as EXM drops a couple. Obi Trice coming in with a solid 2-piece. Make that a 3-piece and taking him out. We've got J-Mo moving up. A lot of revives going on, so he brings it back up to 3, but J-Mo rounds the corner. He's going to pick up 2, looking for the 3rd, unable to get it, and he Chinalicious also moving in and going to start securing the Charlie flag right now. But so they could get a cap, but it's already over right now as EXM has already surpassed the 394 tickets. So they are going to take this first map here on Argonne Forest, and we're going to move to Monte Grappa for the second map. So we'll see some vehicle play in there, and maybe WPO has a little something up their sleeve as they're grabbing a late 3 cap right now in the last minutes of this match right here.
yeah, they're definitely making sure that they're known, right? You know, the tickets might not reflect it, but they definitely want to go fighting, and it's good. You know, sometimes, you know, like we were saying earlier, it's easier to defend to attack, but there's some teams that are the opposite. Like for us, when we started, we were great at attacking but not defending. So it's definitely it could be a situation to them where, you know, their strong suit is only attacking and they don't know how to defend. That may be something we need to work on. So definitely going into this next round, we'll see if they're able to capitalize. Monte Grappa is a very difficult map, so it should be interesting.
I was in the Delta bunker right there, and I just saw Assault Droid pull an amazing play. He come in, drops one guy. There's 3 guys in there. They start shooting at him. He backs out, comes around the corner, drops another one, gets a revive, and moves in and drops one more, all in one slick move. And EXM has got the 4 cap, and they're pushing them all the way back into their home base right now on Echo as this second round winds down. But you're right, I hate it when a team lays down and dies, so I love to see them fight it out to the end. And that's what WPO is doing. They are getting pushed back really hard, but they did fight it out to the end. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you just jumped in here, this is going to be Exiled Malevolent versus Wolfpack Operations. This is a 16v16 conquest. Hardcore. Right here on the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community. Be sure to check them out. Gamerscommunity.net. If you're playing games and you do not know who they are, you're doing something wrong. They are the people to jump in and play with. We're going to take a quick look at the scoreboard, and then we're going to roll a little hype video for WPO, maybe get them pumped up and ready to go before this next round. Over on the winning side, Clad Volcano, SRW93, Sam Squatch, Pubstar, Deal Will Kill, Chase, all taking those top spots. Assault Droid, again, strong performance with 20 and 10. On the other side, Obi Tries taking that top spot with 29 and 12, followed by the Man Love, the leader, WPO, Icky, Trinity Co, Cooper, Chief, and Keef, all grabbing top spots there. Elmo's watching 18 and 14. Doing good. Not his normal good, but doing good nonetheless. And I'm excited to see the next round, man. I think with some vehicle play coming into it, we may see a different paced match. We'll just have to see. But in the meantime, check out this WPO hype video. Maybe we'll get them hyped up and they'll come back. All right, guys, we are going to jump back into this. If you are just jumping in here, this is EXM versus WPO 16v16 conquest right here on the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community. Check them out, gamers-community.net. Awesome group of people right there. If you like playing video games, they are the place to be. We're going to throw up some information on both teams, as Sinister, being my amazing color commentator in here, mentioned earlier. They EXM is one of the only teams to defeat an undefeated Ono in one round. Not one map, just one round of one map. Ono come back and won that map, so it really didn't count as a victory, but they are one of the only people to beat them. Now, unfortunately for WPO, the map that EXM beat Ono on was Monta Grappa. Almost watching is a little bit out of the spawn. He's going to need to back that motorcycle up, my friend, as you are out of the border there. There you go. I believe he heard me. He's going to be sliding that motorcycle back. That's what we like to see, as both these teams will not be moving until the 3-minute mark, as they get their teams ready to go. And it looks like our team labels are in the correct spots. We're going to have WPO in red and EXM in blue. It looks like a full squad from both teams failed to switch. I may be wrong, though. May be wrong here. It looks like we're going to have WPO in blue and EXM in red. So I am going to need to swap up my team labels here for you. I kind of thought that was the case.
I'm excited to see how, typically from my background, I come from the core side. So hardcore fighter pilots, I have no experience with. So definitely excited to follow them around and see how they do, and which of these teams controls the skies. It's going to be very interesting, because both sections here, there's a couple flags that, they're capable from inside cover, and some of them that are not. So having air dominance is going to be a big key.
And keep wrapping out of the base, but okay, he's wrapping back around, so that'll put him back behind the line on time. No reason to kick him, and here we go. The 3-minute mark, we are off and running again. If you're just jumping in here, it's just time for the first round of the second map on Monta Grappa between EXM and WPO. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the plane right here. And Keith, actually, I don't see EXM coming out with any air. Oh, yes, I see they do have the air coming out right now. And who do we have? Asylum Storm is going to be running this plane. Oh, I did not realize how much fog there was. And he's just going to use that as a taxi and bail out of it. We do have Livewire in the plane. We also have Sick Boy in the plane as well. So WPO is bringing up some planes, but there's a lot of fog in there, so they can't see in order to fight. It does look like Chief and Keith may be falling in on one. No, I don't believe he is. I don't believe he saw the enemy plane, which is right under him over on the Alpha flag. It looks like the fog is clearing up, so they are going to be able to see, as Chief and Keith is lining up to take a serious run on Delta. He's dropping guys off as well. His passengers is going to bail. Cooper's going to land onto Delta and try for the backburn. And it looks like EXM is going to be off to an early lead right now, a small lead, as they grab up Echo, Delta, and Charlie.
The planes here are just working as taxis. It's cleared up, but they haven't really spotted each other and got into a fight here. But yes, they have the 3 cap, and there's a lot of players between C and D for EXM. A lot of the people are just from WPO. They're moving on foot over to C, and then just 3 people just spawned over to B. So at the same time, they're contesting in the back at E with 1 guy, and EXM is aware, and they're sending people back right now.
Oh yeah, I do see that. They do have a couple, or actually 1 guy back there. This is going to be Sick Boy, and he has got 3 guys moving his way. It looks like WPO is starting to contest Charlie though. And EXM is moving in on Bravo, but I'm going to jump in with Sick Boy here and see if he can hold this Echo objective. He's got Power Hitter coming in, and he's rolling a plane kit. Hot Zombie Girl moving in as well on him. And he's going to be hiding in the corner here. Got 1 out front. He's going to pop a shot and miss. Throw a grenade. Oh, but he is going to go down. Carlos is going to hit him with the sword. Oh, but he got a spawn in on him. Or did he? Yes, he did get a spawn right before he went down. This is going to be Chappie, as I'm calling him, also rolling a pilot kit, and it paid off. Chappie picked up a 2-piece and is going to be securing the flag, and he's got some backup now They do have 2 still there. Hot Zombie Girl is going to be moving in, trying to clear them out. We're going to see how she does as she moves into the building on Echo here.
An objective butter.
Oh, she's going to grab one. Looking for the second, and she gets the 2-piece, but goes down. Nonetheless, she did clear them completely off of Echo, so they're not going to be able to control that. As EXM grabs up Bravo, though.
Yeah, there was definitely the destruction they needed, right, to be able to get some flags here. They got A, C, and D now. There's a couple guys attacking on D. There's a fight going on there. Everywhere else doesn't seem that contested. So the fight is currently at D. See how this goes.
Yes, I do see the fight at D, and WPO is grabbing a 3-cap. They're going to maintain a 3-cap right now, and we have a 1v1 going on between Trinity Company and I believe Live Wire, and he's getting some backup, which is going to give WPO the 4-cap. And as they are only 4 tickets down, and they're going to meet up, Asylum Storm comes up and drops Trinity and Company and maintains the flag for them. Actually, they've got somebody in the bottom. I believe Live Wire is in the bottom. But Chief and Keef and several more are moving in on Bravo down here.
Yeah, now I see that Paul Fortress is finally chasing the other plane here. I can't get his name, but it's definitely trying to use the assault tank on assault kit on Obi Trice, and he does actually get him and shoots him out. That's a beautiful shot.
Right now, EXM is kind of pinned down in the bunkers. They're holding the bunker on Bravo. But again, they're maintaining the lead. You know, they're getting the kills and they're quickly taking Charlie. It looks like they're taking Delta. So again, WPO's 3-cap was short-lived. Oh my gosh, who was that? J-Mos comes in and drops Livewire, but he's going to get a revive as Sam Squatch lays down some cover fire through that door. Nonetheless, WPO has a larger force on Bravo. Oh, EXM just had some spawn in, but one went down, so it's contested. Now it's going back to EXM, so it's just going back and forth. But again, it does look like EXM has the upper hand. But again, WPO being able to, oh my gosh, dropping him right there. Sick Boy shooting Black Colt around the backside of Charlie as he pushes in, grabbing a 2-piece. But unable to get in as they block the door. So he's not going to secure Charlie, and this is going to be devastating for WPO. They are trying to secure up Echo. But that's still just going to give them 2, and they've had the 4-cap for too long, which allows EXM to jump out to a large 40-ticket lead. This is going to hurt WPO right now, them getting that 4-cap. They're still pushing on Bravo, but EXM is just dug in. They're dug in, and they're securing Bravo. I think WPO should probably abandon Bravo and concentrate their forces somewhere else in order to draw EXM out of those bunkers, because right now it's playing to EXM's favor.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, whatever strategy is currently on with both mains under the control of WPO, you need the middle flags, right? You need to be able to control those, even if the AA guns are big. But the 3-cap is under the control of EXM, and they're controlling it right now. I do see the fact that EXM does not have any air. As soon as I say that, here comes the fighter. So we'll see how this goes.
And that's how it happens too. As soon as you call something out, something different happens. It just landed on Clad Volcano, getting a very long shot on a guy down at Echo. Oh, and there was a knife that goes down. Elmo's watching, drops Carlos. Oh, and then the man you love is going to pick up Clad Volcano from a long distance right now. And WPO is securing up Delta. They are fighting what looks like, I believe it's a light tank. It is a light tank here on Echo, but nonetheless, it's Pubstar. Oh, Pubstar 2OP against Bronze Owl and Manson Man, but neither one of them have anything for the light tank, but they are maintaining the base because there's only one, one from EXM and 2 from WPO. Got to adjust my camera. It is way down for some. Rank this bad boy up. I can't seem to get around as quick as I want to.
We are losing objective.
Oh, Manson Man. Pubstar picks up Bronze Owl, so there's only one right now, so they're going to start contesting the flag on Echo.
Yeah, both F and A are being contested right now. D hasn't been touched, but you do have people coming over, 3 or 4 infantry heading over from B to D from WPO. We have Proteus, which was in the plane, for some reason crashed, and he's now able to try to contest D from a different angle. So that's going to be a good battle to watch.
Yeah, and it looks like right now, again, not looking good for WPO as EXM is dedicated a heavy force to both Delta and Echo, and they are securing both of those, which again is going to give them one of those devastating 4-caps. You know, it only takes a little bit of time of having a 4-cap before you're just miles ahead of the other team as far as ticket count goes. You know, you can just have a 4-cap for a matter of 30 seconds, and it's going to put you up, you know, 20, 30 tickets. Elmo's watching comes in as an assault to try to deal with this tank here, but he is going to go down. Pubstar OP is doing work on Echo. Most of his infantry backup has been wiped out, but he is hanging in there with the tank and getting some backup from Carlos now. Carlos is going to move in. Oh, and he is going to get a knife on Sick Boy right there on Echo and looking to move forward for some more. Gonna find Elmo's watching right by him, but he is going to go down. Oh, Elmo's watching actually knifed him. Well, got a knife swing in there, and Elmo's watching is moving in on the tank again. Oh, and he's going to put some serious arty on it. But he is going to ultimately go down from the tank. But WPO is securing it, and look at this. They're trying to pull a 4-cap. I don't think they're going to be able to do it as EXM keeps dedicating forces to Echo and just picking off WPO. Hot Zombie Girl making another move in, but she is going to go down. Elmo's watching back in on Echo, so they're going to secure that up, and it looks like WPO has grabbed the bunker position on Bravo, and they're going to secure up Bravo, Charlie, and Echo and grab a 3-cap. But again, I don't know if it's going to be enough. They are almost 100 tickets down. They are going to have to hold it and hold it really well and for a good minute before they actually start seeing some tickets recoup. They are making a push on Alpha, so the success of that is going to mean a lot as well, as they are losing Charlie right now. The man you love is anchoring on Charlie, so we'll see how he does. Actually, he's moving back to Alpha, so we'll see. A light tank's moving back into Charlie. Jesse James, we're going to jump in with him, see how he does here on Charlie.
Yeah, what I would notice is that the fact that WPO is doing a good job trying to get the flags back and try to get the majority. But what they don't do is they don't defend properly. It seems that they're very, very aggressive people, but they need to be able to sit back and say, hey, you know what, we're in a deficit right now. We're losing tickets. Instead of attacking, we need to make sure we hold the bleed at least. Because once that bleed's put on you, no matter how many times you grab the same flag over and over, they're going to come back and take it from you if you don't defend it. So I hope that next round they're able to work on that.
Yeah, because this being a 16v16, what they really need to do is they need to, you know, they need to dedicate like 6 people to one flag to defend, 6 people to another, and then have a 4-man floater squad to kind of hit those weak flags, you know, that doesn't have any action going on them currently. And as we look, as I grab the overview again, EXM grabbed the 3-cap. They are losing Echo right now to WPO, but they have grabbed Charlie back. And I'm getting the notification, but I'm not getting up for my followers. I don't know why that is, so I'm unable to see who's actually giving me a follow.
And we see that WPO is currently about to get the 3-cap once again. They are contested at E, so hopefully they do get it, but they do have it's a 2-on-2 battle currently at E, so hopefully they get it right now. But you know, the ticket count right now is 243 to 325, and it doesn't look good for WPO here.
Yeah, and Hot Zombie Girl's going to pick one up back on Echo right now, so that's going to put it a 1v2, but Manson Man picks one up and gets a spawn. That's going to be their saving grace. Queen Hodge is left in here. She's going to drop Bronzal and bring it back to a 1v1, so it's going to be contested. However, it is contested in WPO's favor, and they get some backup. Sick Boy coming in. Oh, going to drop one. Queen Hodge still hanging in there. She is on fire now, though. Jesse James doesn't see her, and there she goes. She is going to go down. Jesse James is going to drop her, and they're going to start securing it as a couple more move up from their deployment from EXM, which is going to be Hot Zombie Girl again, and Carlos. They're moving up on the flag. Manson Man dropping one. Carlos coming in and trading with Manson Man, but Flat Colt, Queen Hodge, and Zombie Girl are all back up, so we've got a 3v3, 3v4 now as Flat Colt gets a revive on Carlos. Jesse James coming up, dropping one with a shotgun. Queen Hodge trying to get shots on Jesse James, and Flat Colt comes in and picks him up and wipes WPO off of the Echo flag.
At the same time, they put so much. It was a good battle at Echo. At the same time, you had an armor for EXM roll over to A, and a couple infantry head over onto C to contest. So, and again, WPO is good at attacking, but they should have took the time to defend those 2 points. I do, as I'm saying that, we have a squad of 4 people spawn on A to defend against that armor, and a squad of 4 to 5 people on D. So this is, they have a flag and a half right now.
Yeah, and yeah. EXM just does a really, really good job of map control. You know, they make sure they have the majority all the time. We've got Chase in the bottom of Delta. He is heavily outnumbered. Or no, he's not outnumbered. In fact, he just got a bunch of backup, and they're going to start securing that. The only thing stopping him will be Sway's Neptune. He is running solo back here. He's got to get off the burn and get back inside to stop him. So we're going to see how he does right here. He's moving awful slow. He's going to need to move quicker, or he's going to help them get a 5 cap right now, which is looking like what they are going for. I don't think they're going to get it on Alpha, though, as they moved in. WPO's moved in a heavy force, but again, this is going to give EXM that 4 cap that is so devastating to get just one more base over the enemy. Oh, but he goes down. J-Mo drops some bombs on the light tank and bails out of the plane to push onto Alpha. So nice move by J-Mo. And it looks like WPO's bringing 2 tanks out. They're bringing a land ship piloted by Icky, the leader, and Manson Man has a light tank. Again, I think it's too little too late. They are 125 tickets down, and we're coming up on that 500 ticket mark. So we're just gonna have to see what happens right here.
A big deficit here. Hopefully, the next round they're able to put up a fight, but you know, like you just said, it's a little too late here.
Yeah, they are making a good push. They did get wiped off of Bravo just now, but again, as soon as all of WPO's forces left off of Echo, or Alpha, excuse me, EXM dropped 2 guys back there, and they're securing Alpha again right behind them, you know. So they're having a hard time with it. And you don't see EXM leaving, you know, 2 bases open at a time. They will only leave 1 base open at a time, and only if they have to.
We are losing.
Right, their map control is definitely what made the difference here.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The fact that WPO likes to attack but needs to learn how to defend as well. Hopefully next round they're able to make that change and give them a better fight here as this round comes to an end.
Yep, this round is winding down. We're about 40 tickets to the end. We've got Trinity and company grabbing a 3-piece right at the bottom of Charlie right there to help them to secure up Charlie. But again, EXM, you know, has got that back burn on Alpha. WPO's making a big move right now. They are secured up Charlie, and they were defensive on it, and they were successful defending Charlie. They're grabbing up Echo, they're grabbing up Delta, and they are grabbing up Bravo. So, you know, it seems like they get their foothold just too little too late. And let's hope they bring it in the next round, because right now, look at this. WPO just grabs a 4 cap right here at the end, which is going to tremendously help them close the ticket gap, and that's what they want to do. That's what they need to do. They need to close this ticket gap as much as possible to give them the best fighting chance. If they can get it under 100, they're going to have a good chance to come back in the second round, especially if they can do what they're doing right now, which is grab a solid 4 cap. Chief and Keith is going ham right now in the bottom of Bravo in the bunkers. He's going to get a fat 2-3 piece down there and save that flag for his team, and it's just amazing to me that they're coming back this strong and grabbing a 4 cap like they are. They are losing it rather quickly right now on both Echo and Charlie, but nonetheless, they come out aggressive right there. If they would just stay defensive, like you said, I agree. They definitely need to work on the defenses once they get the majority and not overextend themselves.
And with that, they are under 100 tickets.
Yep. Just moved into under 100 tickets. They're about to lose their 3 cap standing, but nonetheless, I mean, they did have an amazing push right there at the end to help them out as much as they possibly could. So, you know, it just gets them a little bit closer to being able to come back. Oh, Obi tries getting wrecked by the artillery right there. As this wraps up, we are going to get the ticket count right here. 416. So they fared a lot better than they did in Argonne Forest. Well, not a lot better, but better than they did in Argonne Forest, which is impressive seeing as how EXM did so well on this map against Oh No. We also wanted to mention that we do have another match going on right this very minute. McJames Games is shoutcasting over on the Hardcore League channel. That's going to be Prototype versus LOLL. So be sure to check that out. We're going to look at the stats real quick right here. We've got Elmo's watching, taking that top spot with 18 and 9, followed by Chief and Keef, Jesse James, Manson Man, The Man You Love, and Trinity and Company coming in with those top spots over on WPO side. H211, Pubstar OP, SRW 93, Clad Volcano, Asylum Storm, and Chase grabbing the top spots on the other side. But they all did really, really well, you know, getting in the double digits and kills, and a lot of really good teamwork, you know. Not one player just really going above and beyond, just a lot of good, solid teamwork over on the EXM side to come out with the win.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both teams were able to do their side. You know, they were doing the teamwork. They were getting on the points. They were grabbing them. Just, you know, like I said, like we mentioned before, hopefully WPO learns from these mistakes and is able to grab the flags and try to defend. You know, it's they are aggressive, but see if they can work around it to where you're able to have at least a squad of 4 or 5 guys, you know, hold some of the points and help defend. You could even float between them, but you know that definitely needs to happen if they're going to keep it closer.
Yep, I agree. So we are going to roll into the second round of the second map. WPO is going to need to do something to try to pull this into the overtime map and win it into overtime. Wandering coming in the chat for a shout out with an eye for an eye. Most certainly we've got Sinister Bing with eye for an eye in here doing the color commentation. Definitely appreciate it. We've got a match coming up, a rematch of a very close match between two teams, Icon versus MDG. Their very first match, they went into overtime, and it was extremely close. While we're waiting for these teams to get all squared away and we're waiting for our 3-minute mark countdown, we're going to play a little hype video for that match coming up. Be sure to check it out. Be sure to give us a follow here and at the Hardcore League, so you know when that's going down and you get those pop-ups. Turn them notifications on so you know when we're bringing you some large-scale competitive Battlefield, including this match that we'll be holding on the 25th. Check it out. Here you go. Modern Day Gaming versus Team Iconic. But look at this, Icon compensating for what's going on. They're going to be moving around this outside. Icon's moving up, though. They are moving up the trail right now. They're going to be pushing up. So it's still anybody game, still just 2 tickets. 2 ticket difference right now. High game. Too close to call. It's crazy right now. But it looks like we are going to move into overtime as Icon is going to take this round. And Team Iconic is going to walk away with the win in overtime. June 25th, 4 p.m. Central Time. Be sure to tune in for the rematch of the season. Modern Day Gaming versus Team Iconic. It's going to be an epic matchup right here on the Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive Battlefield. It's going to be an all-out war in core. All right, and we are back, guys. We're about 30 seconds away from this 16v16 hardcore conquest between EXM and Wolfpack Operations, brought to you by the Hardcore League, sponsored by GamersCommunity.net. Be sure to check them out. Necro GIF coming in with some love, saying I should get a casting job on the pro circuit. That means a lot, my friend. I thank you very much. We do the best we can. But yes, and Mason is right. We are a pro circuit, so I'm happy to be right here with the Hardcore League and don't plan on going anywhere. So if you want to hang in here, that is the place to be. So both these teams are firing off again. I'm going to need to change up my team labels real quick. I apologize for that, but it takes a matter of seconds, and we're all fixed up. We're going to have EXM in blue, WPO in red, and we're going to see some planes coming out. I don't know if we're going to see some battles or if we're just going to see some people drop off, but it looks like, who do we have here? This is going to be Sam Squatch. He's one to watch. Trying to secure Delta by himself. He's going to drop one, but he is going to go down at the hands of another key player. Elmo's watching, so that was just an unfortunate matchup with him. And we've got Asylum Storm in the plane right now, hot on the heels of J-Mo in the bomber. He's lighting him up. Oh, but he is going to wreck into Paul Protus, and they are going to kill each other right there. That's going to cost them 3 lives as the planes have a midair collision. You don't see that very often. And WPO coming out extremely strong right now, grabbing up Charlie and Delta. They're making a heavy push on Alpha, but for some reason, they've left Echo completely open. They need to get somebody up on that flag. We're going to jump in on the Alpha fight to see what's going on. It's going to be Hacker and Chin Delicious going down, though, to Power Hitter, and they're going to get wiped off of the Alpha flag. So they're going to lose that burn, and they could have had an early 3-cap if they would have only grabbed up that Echo flag. I do not know why they didn't. The man you love moving in, trying to clear out Delta for his team, looking to get it done. He's going to pick up one. He's only got one left. It's completely contested. Oh, and he's missing shots, going to the pistol, but Asylum Storm is going to walk away with the win on that flag and start securing it for his team. As long as he can stay up, though, WPO is sending a lot of contacts his way. We're going to see if Asylum Storm can hang in there. He cannot, so WPO is going to secure up Delta, and the battle is going to be on Charlie right now. They're going to have to hold it right here.
Yeah, you're watching right now that you have both teams have 2 flags. They're contested. Both, there's a big fight going to happen at C. There's also a lot of large infantry, about 4 or 5 guys that are heading over from D over to B, but they're about to be contested by Sasquatch and Asylum Storm. So see how this goes.
Oh yeah, they just got, both of those guys just got wiped out. Asylum Storm and Sasquatch went down, but EXM does have the 3-cap right now. They are in the lead by about 20 tickets, but WPO looking a lot more organized this round as they're keeping their team a little bit closer together. They're pushing a little bit more together, and we're seeing a big battle right now in between Bravo and Delta. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 EXM, and here's where I think they made a mistake. Rather than going up and clearing that out and moving to Bravo, half their forces split off to Charlie. They're going to start contesting Charlie. Actually, I think Elmo's watching, and Bronze Al is going to work on a flank right here. And we're going to see how they do. As they move around, they're going to run into Asylum Storm right here. And I think Asylum just got a visual on him, and he did. He's going to drop both of them right there with some nice shots and keep them from moving up on the flag. We do see, however, WPO going for the back cat back here and grabbing up Alpha. But they are losing Delta. So, again, it's a little bit of back and forth trading where EXM is just staying on top as far as map control. You know, they're just staying on top only by a hair, but that's all they need to do.
Absolutely. We actually see Chief and Keith, actually. He's 9-2 right now. He's trying to come back for his team. They're still in it. They're still fighting. So is Gun Clapping. He's 3-0. He's running some sort of vehicle. I think it's a tank and or a anti-air. I suggest that they run an anti-air because, you know, right now the fights that they're going in the air, they need to make sure that they have something against the air and the infantry. But right now, you know, EXM has the lead by at least 30 tickets right now. So WPO needs to do a little bit more.
Yeah, and WPO right now, I'm in with Elmo's watching. He is trying to secure up Delta for his team, but there's just too many guys there. They're just not getting it done. They are fighting for Bravo, and they're fighting for Charlie, so they could get a 3-cap swing right here. It's all going to come down to Asylum Storm. He's going to be moving into Bravo. If he can't shut him down on Bravo, or at least contest it, it's going to be a problem. He's going to drop 1 right there. He's going to be very, very hurt right now, but there's too many people on Bravo. I don't think he's going to make it in time, and that's going to give WPO a nice, solid 3-cap as they are securing uncontested, and they are grabbing Delta right now. So again, WPO coming out a lot stronger. Chase is the only one left here. Oh, but he is going to get knifed by Elmo's. Watching right there, I land on it, getting a Kirkry right in the face. And there you have it. WPO looking for the 4-cap. We've got Assault Droid trying to shut him down on Delta. We're going to hang with him and see if he can do it. He's got one out in front. Oh, but he is going to go down. Manson Man in the Fortress gun is going to drop him. And WPO is going to get just a really quick, small 4-cap as they start to lose Echo and Charlie at the same time. But nonetheless, it drops it from that 40-ticket difference to a 30-ticket difference in just that short amount of time that they had the majority and was going for the 4-cap. And that's just how important that 4-cap is. Sick Boy is making a move back on Charlie, but he's going to get dropped by Carlos on his way in. And that's going to ensure that they do get the 3-cap as long as Sway's Neptune can't do anything here at Alpha. Oh, but he's going to get a knife right there. Who was that? That was Hot Zombie Girl is going to take one right in the gut. And Sway's Neptune is going to start securing up the Alpha flag for his team and get some help as well.
Yeah, what I'm noticing is at least this time WPO is going for the middle flags. They're trying to hold those instead of going for the outside main flags, which is good, right? You need to have the middle flags. Right now they have B and D, and now they're contesting A, and we have the artillery truck from WPO trying to set up. Oh, as soon as I say that, it goes down to Pubstar 2OP with his light tank.
Yep. Right now, Jesse James is trying to hold off the Delta flag. He's going to get taken out, but he got some backup right there. And again, Assault Droid, obviously designated to this Delta flag, is making a push on it with H211. But again, I mean, WPO is closing the ticket gap, and it looks like they're working on another 4-cap. Yet again, they're securing Echo. They were securing Alpha, but it looks like they're losing Alpha and Bravo right now, but they're gaining Charlie, they're gaining Echo, and they're just solid contested. So WPO dropping it to a 15-ticket difference right now. They did come to play. However, they just did lose their foothold on Delta. Assault Droid and H211 come in. Oh, and H211's going to drop Assault Droid, kill his own teammate, but he's going to get a revive, and they are going to secure up Delta.
We have lost.
Yeah, they become a lot more aggressive this round, which is good. I mean, they were aggressive before, but now they're actually making sure that they spread out and then defend and attack at the same time. So we have two tanks at E for WPO, and they're making their ways over to C, it seems. And then we have a couple, 3 infantry heading over to D. So this should be interesting. They also are holding A, and they're being contested again. That's one thing about EXM, though. They don't go down quietly. They're able to let them get into the position, and they're able to regroup and attack in multiple locations.
Yeah, and I'm jumping in with Icky right now with WPO. He come in with Elmo's watching, come in and got a 3-piece. Icky coming in and grabbing 2 right there. He's got one more next to him. Oh, but he's going to get knifed by Deal Will Kill. Actually, that was going to be a pickaxe, but he gets a revive right off the bat, and they're going to re-secure Delta. So WPO coming out a lot stronger right now. They are just a 4-ticket difference right now. WPO putting in work. I love to see it. I love it when it gets close like this. WPO also rolling a little tandem tank action as they've got 2 tanks kind of rolling together. It looks like they're splitting now as Sick Boy is making a move back toward Echo, or he might have just been backing off of Charlie. Either way, WPO coming in and putting in work. Assault Droid is over at Bravo right now, and he is about to have 3 guys move in on him. We're going to jump in with Hacker. Haven't seen him before with WPO. He's going to be rolling that new gun, that Chochot low weight. He's going to throw a flame grenade in there on the Bravo flag as he starts to try to contest it. But he's got... Actually, they're going to secure it. They're going to secure up Bravo right now. And again, right now, WPO has officially jumped into the lead by 2 tickets.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see. Now we're having a tank battle here down at C. The EXM is able to bring up their already tracked trucks to keep the main tank from taking over the flag, while the other one stays outside and covers it. So I did like the plan that they went over to C. They grabbed one tank, left it outside, and they tried to go around to cut off the infantry. But that turned backfired when they were able to get their pub star was able to move up their tank along with the other individual who I cannot scroll over. But they're definitely at two tanks versus two tanks at sea. I don't know if they're aware that they're in such a close battle.
And it's like they listen to us, because right now I just jumped in on Elmo's watching. He gets a solid two-piece on Delta, playing defensively. You know, he was just watching a lane. Once he got the flag, he just started watching a lane. He is getting flanked right now. It's going to be a 1v3 versus Elmo's watching here at the Delta flag. This is going to be a very important battle for him to win right here. Oh, and he's going to go down. He gets a nice grenade down there. And it wasn't enough, though. It wasn't enough. He is going to go down, and EXM is going to start securing it. But again, WPO still has the majority as they're getting the Echo. They are losing Alpha, but they're grabbing Bravo as well. So doing a good job, and they haven't neglected Delta. They're sending a three-man team, again being led by Elmo's watching back up into the Delta flag. Also got Bronze Al with them, and I believe Manson Man. And now they are moving in, and they've got it contested. But oh no, Bronze Al is going to drop Elmo's watching one of his own teammates. He's going to be able to get in there and get a revive, though, and leave this flag on Delta contested. And they may be able to get it back, and we'll see what happens here. There is a lot of EXM on Delta, though.
Yeah, EXM, they really impressed me tonight. I haven't seen any of their casts before, and so when watching them play tonight, they've definitely earned my respect. Not that they need it, but rather the fact that the way that they move is really good. If they lose a point, they go ahead and make sure they don't put all their resources in one spot. They go ahead and attack all at once, and it's very good to see. Yeah, and WPO right now is controlling the air. They have 4 planes up. I don't know if that's the best idea, though, or unless they're using it as taxis. But, you know, they need to be able to get some flags. They're down to 1.
Yeah, yep. And Deal Will Kill just moved into the Bravo flag. They're going to be securing it up. Looks like WPO's grabbing Echo. But the fight right now is on Delta. I'm going to jump in with Jesse James. WPO is winning this fight, so it's going to put him back into a 3-cap. But just that short amount of time where they lost it, where they lost the majority, they have now lost the lead by about 10 tickets. So they're going to need to grab this back, but they're losing it right now. Bronze Al is trying to hold it down for their team. It's contested at the moment. So we're going to have to see what they do right here. And EXM knows they need it, so they're moving more contacts in on the Delta flag, and they are capping it right now. So that's going to give them the 3-cap. And if they're able to grab Echo with this little 1v1 that we're going to see, actually a 1v2 right now between Paul Protus, the man you love, and Cooper. I'm going to jump in with Paul and see if he can handle his own down here. Oh, but he's going to go down right away from Cooper. And there you have it. WPO is going to re-secure Echo. It looks like they're fighting hard for Delta and Charlie. But again, EXM only has to get up to 411 tickets to win this round. But hats off to WPO. They did what they needed to do. They adjusted, and they come out, and I think they've got a lot better feel for how they need to be playing as opposed to the previous rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. If any of you guys that are watching, I know you felt this before, Deadeye, whenever you're in a match or a scrim and you get it beat out of you, and then you're able to just be happy with the win. You know, it definitely helps your morale to know that at least by the last round, you were able to gain your foothold again and get control of the match and be able to represent the way you're supposed to. And this is a good step for WPO. The current ticket count for EXM is 365. For WPO is 349. So it's a very close game. And right now, it seems that EXM does have the ticket lead.
EXM is going to grab the ticket bleed. I was in with Sick Boy. He was over at Alpha, which was a really good move by WPO. Sent him over to Alpha and had him back there in Alpha. And it looks like WPO is going to easily secure Bravo unless Clad Volcano gets a squad spawn on him. He's going to be moving in trying to stop the Bravo burn. I don't think he's going to be able to do it, and they're going to regain the 3 cap. But again, I think it was a little devastating. Clad Volcano did just smoke one right in the dome, but he's going to go down from JMO in the attack plane. So making good use of that plane. WPO is again playing very versatile right now. They are dealing with a tank by Pubstar 2 OP in the tank right here. And he is 18-5 right now. Been putting in work, and it looks like EXM is down a guy. But nonetheless, Pubstar is putting in work in this tank and securing Charlie all by himself. WPO is making a move for it, but EXM is as well. And so EXM is going to wind up getting this 3 cap yet again. And they're going to put this baby to bed here in about 5 tickets or so.
Closer match here. It seems the planes are not necessarily contesting themselves that much. They're being used as taxis. Like you said, they had the 2 bombers in the beginning collide. Definitely, there was a couple of tickets there that were just wasted. But I think the strategy here for hardcore, correct me if I'm wrong, Deadeye, but it's more used as taxis rather than dogfights. Is this true, or is it just happening?
No, that is most certainly not true. In hardcore especially, you just gotta have really good communication. The reason a lot of teams won't do that is due to the fact that they don't want to bomb their own team. Because it is real hard to see if your own teammates are on a flag when you're playing hardcore, as they don't light up like they do in core. But we see hardcore pilots all the time really control the air, and it's just like in core. You've got to have a solid air team, you've got to have a solid armor team, and you've got to have a solid air team. If you've got one that's more OP than another, you can do a little bit of compensating, but you need to have a pretty well balanced team across all 3: infantry, air, and armor, in order to make it work. I mean, now the best thing that you can hope for is you can get lucky and hope that both your air team may not be on par and hope that their air team isn't on par, and neither one of them really use it. But if a team comes in assuming that the other team's not going to use their vehicles as effectively as they possibly can, then one team's going to get wiped. We saw that with the D12 MDG match, where D12 come out with just amazing vehicle work, both in the air and on the ground. And MDG really struggled with that because we hadn't seen it quite yet on the Hardcore League, where there was so much emphasis on the tactics of the vehicles. And D12 did that. They come in with some insane tactics with both their land and their air. So as this map rounds down about 5 more tickets before EXM is going to walk away with the win, but WPO has got to feel good about this last round as they come out and did work, and in true form, they are grabbing up the 3 cap right at the end.
Absolutely. Yeah, they definitely tried this round to make sure that they conquered as best as they could, and with that, EXM has won. But definitely, this is a round for them to consider. They conquered it. Compared to the other rounds that they played, they were just too aggressive, and they weren't actually playing the objective to win by tickets. But this time they really they made a good chance.
Yep, yeah, it was a good game all the way around. Mason coming in. The score is EXM wins and WPO loses right there. It was very close round, especially in the end. We're going to take a look at the winning team right here. Paul Protus grabbing that top spot, and Pubstar 2 OP in that light tank grabbing 24-5, putting in some serious work. Deal Will Kill, Flat Colt, Carlos, and Clad Volcano grabbing the top spots. Assault Droid doing work yet again, 22-11. SRW also did some work in there, and we saw him a couple of times. On the other side, WPO, and you can see it right here on the scoreboard, did way better. The man you love taking the top spot. Chief and Keith right behind him. Elmo's watching, pulling a nice 27-15. Sick Boy and Chappie, as I'm going to call him, Gun Clappane. I don't know, Trinity and company grabbing the top spots there. But again, WPO coming out and doing some work. If you guys are just jumping in, you just missed Wolfpack Operations versus Exiled Malevolence right here on the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community. Check them out at gamerscommunity.net. As we say, if you play games and you're not familiar with Gamers Community, you're doing something wrong, because that is the place. If you want people to play with, if you want a good community to hang out with while you play, be sure to check them out. Dead's Fortani coming in with the great cast. Thank you, babe. Love you. And we're about to round out of here. As we do, we're going to throw our opener up one more time. Be sure to check out our sponsors. Check out our partners. And also, I want to thank Sinister Bing for coming in, doing some research on the teams before the match, and was my color commentator. And I don't know about anybody else, but I thought it went great. I thought you did a great job, my friend. I appreciate it, and I look forward to having you in some more casts, my friend.
I especially want to thank the leaders of WPO and EXM for giving me the information that I was asking for, and allowing me to jump on last minute like I did. But and thank you as well. I've been a longtime fan of you guys. I love that you guys have been able to keep the Battlefield large conquest up and running for so long, and it's beautiful to see the fact that hardcore and core gamers can get together and swap around and give each other the competition needed. So thank you for having me, and if given the opportunity, I'll definitely come back.
Awesome. And with that being said, we appreciate everybody that showed up for this match. Be sure to look for it on YouTube. We'll have the burn round cut out, and we're going to send you guys out with the opener. Here you go. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys.